You can all hear me, right? Okay. So Paul knows I stick to time very well. So I'm going to use 20 seconds of my time to do some de-stressing. I realize that we are sticking to time too much and all of us are stressed. So please follow my instructions. Keep your eyes closed if you want to. Take in a deep breath. Hold it. Take another deep one. And exhale. Once more. Take in a deep breath. Hold it. Take one more. Let it go. One last time. Deep breath. One more. Let go. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I'm a senior scientist with Forest for Heartfulness, which is a global greening initiative of the Heartfulness Institute. Heartfulness is a very subtle, simple meditation practice, heartfulness meditation. It's offered free of cost, and we have a presence in over 130 countries with more than 20,000 trainers across the world. But here I'm talking about the greening initiatives. Can we go to the next? I'm going to like fast forward like a train, bullet train. So yeah, the Global Greening Initiative is the vision of Daji. Okay, yeah. Forward. This is what I am. I spend most of my time in the wild, so that's why the connect to the greening. And at Forest by Heartfulness, I was on ground doing the plantation for more than 3-4 years, driving JCBs, tractors, getting out there and doing the plantation myself. This is the world headquarters of our Heartfulness Institute, which is a 1,500 campus in the outskirts of Hyderabad, India. Next. All of you are most welcome to come visit. Next. So keep going until I tell you this is how the place looks like. And we started with the greening at this place, 1,500 acres of semi-arid region, nothing at all growing, and we managed to move it towards sustainability, where we now have organic farms, we have food forests, different trees growing in the same area, and we also have a conservation center for rare and endangered species of plants from the Indian region, from the rainforest. Imagine growing rainforest species which require a lot of humidity, moisture, a lot of biomass in a semi-arid region where temperatures grow up to 40 degrees in summers and the wind velocity is super high. This is how it looked like. Keep going, Beatrice. Yeah. This is how it looked like in 2016, and within a span of 7 to 8 years, we have managed to achieve tall trees more than 50 feet tall now. Paul has witnessed it right in front of him. And this was possible because of the initiatives. Firstly, the water conservation, where we expanded the ponds that were already existing and included many more ponds. Keep going. Yeah. And then canals were built so that every drop of rainfall that fell on the ground was channeled into one of these ponds. Then, of course, the soil enrichment part of it, where we use black cotton soil, which holds a lot of moisture, red soil, biocompost, vermicompost, and charcoal, which is one of the most porous materials in the world, and that holds a lot of nutrition and water. This was added to the soil. It's traditional knowledge, of course, and it was implemented. Next. Transplantation of trees, more of rescue of trees from developmental projects such as widening of roads was done. Huge trees, 400 plus trees, 30 years old, coconut trees were transplanted and 98% of them survived. Next. Keep going. Yeah, so then the nursery, which expands to more than 50 acres, is now developed, and we host more than 10 million plants at a given time. Next. And so the main vision of this person, Daji, who is the World Heartfulness Guide, was to have plants. We have heard from morning the importance of growing biomass for the soil and how important the soil carbon itself is for sustenance on this planet. And he has a slightly different perspective on the greening. He says that not only trees provide us a lot of life, but along with that, they keep with them positive vibrations, and they slowly re-release this into the environment for our own benefits. So that was one more added perspective. Next. Next, keep going. And so the Conservation Center, that's what we are getting to now, please keep going, has more than, we have rare and endangered species from the rainforests of India. And some of these trees are so rare that only 30 exist in the wild. On the planet on the face of the planet, only 30 trees, individual trees exist, and we have managed to get them, grow them. And also we have a tissue culture center, which is trying to generate protocols to propagate them on a large scale to get them out of the verge of extinction. Let's keep going. I'm almost done. Yeah. And the last point that I want to convey to you all is that once we have a deeper connect to ourselves, the connect to everything around us also deepens. And then it becomes your own duty to do something better for the planet. It becomes easier, and it's not a job anymore. Yeah, thank you.